Praise be Jesus Christ. Queen Esther risked her life in order to save her people. She presented herself to the king unannounced, which was not allowed, which carried the possible penalty of death. But she did it anyways. She prayed to the Lord. She said, Lord, deliver me from my fear. And then she said, if I die, I die. That's courage. That's fearlessness. Right now, there's a lot of people, you've locked yourself up since this whole pandemic thing has begun. You've been gripped with fear, paralyzed with fear, and you're not living your life. You've been given a mission in your life, and you've put it aside because you're paralyzed with fear. Now, I'm not saying, and let this be clear, I'm not saying we should not follow the precautions that the health authorities are asking us to follow. Yes, follow those precautions. But to live your life in fear, to lock yourself up from the world, to not live life, is not pleasing to God. You need to live your life. You can't live in the grip of fear of death. Yes, we need to take proper care of ourselves. We don't need to put our lives at risk unnecessarily, but think about it. If a person based his decisions off the possibility that, something could happen to me, we would have no people in our military. Because when you join the military, you might die. We would have no police officers because police officers put their lives at risk every day for us. We'd have no firemen. We'd have no people doing extreme sports. We'd have no people maybe getting on airplanes and traveling and seeing the world. We'd have no people getting on ski lifts and doing snowboarding and all these wonderful things. Take proper precautions in life, be reasonable, but don't hide yourself in your room and stop living the life that you're called to live. The Lord wants you to give glory to Him by living, and yes, by even taking risks in life. Taking risks because you only have one life and you need to live it. You remember the story of the person in the gospel? He was given one talent and he buried it. He didn't do anything with it. And God was upset with him. Why did he bury his talent? Because he was afraid. Don't be afraid. If you're one of these people who's been living in crippling fear, who've been locking yourself in, not living your life, you need to stop that right now. You need to live your life. You need to fulfill your mission. You need to have faith in God. And like Queen Esther, you need to be able to say, Lord, deliver me from my fear. And if I die, I die. But I know that my Redeemer lives and He's going to take care of me. And I know people who died of the coronavirus, friends of mine. I know people who have it, they're worried. I'm not trying to downplay something, but we can't live in fear. We have to live our lives knowing that one day, yes, the Lord is going to take us home and we'll spend all of eternity with Him in heaven. Viva Cristo Rey.